What's up, ACWA fans? It's the Lawdog, Brent Lawson, and you got your eyes focused on a brand new episode of Shootin' with the Lawdog, the Tag Team Edition. The first ever Tag Team Edition, if you will. And I'm here with Outlaw Wayne Taylor and Rebel Mike, the Extreme Southern Outlaws. How you doing, guys?
Doing
Pretty good. How you
doing
doing?
good.
I'm good. All right, so what made you decide to become a tag team and work together?
Well, you know, I started out way before Outlaw did. But, you know, every good tag team, you know, you have to have a dynamic.
You got to know
And
what each other's thinking.
Each other's thinking, you know, and we was both young. We both trained at the same place, learned the same things, and it was like fluid.
Second nature.
It flew. We knew exactly what each other was going to do. You know, and the longer we did it, the easier it became.
Yeah, it was like
became second nature.
You know,
together.
you go back to the great tag team, Arn Anderson.
Tully Blanchard.
You know,
Arn
Ole.
Anderson and Ole Anderson.
they knew exactly what they were going to do.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Rock and Roll Express.
Never had to talk.
that's right.
Never had to say anything. It's just you see their motion and you automatically knew what was happening. And
Yeah.
it was just easy for us.
I mean,
you
you
know,
gotta think, like, when he's in the ring, I'm on the apron, you know, all you gotta do is look at me, I know what to do. I'll come right back in the
It
ring.
just flowed down the
Yeah.
stream like water.
Yeah, I mean, and don't get us wrong, we had another partner with us. I mean, it's actually, you know, his brother. You ain't never met him, it's Mad Dog Jake.
And we also had Gunnar Austin at one time.
Gunnar Austin, yeah. But, you know, it just, every day didn't, boom, like me and Mike. Jake had issues with his health and he couldn't do it a lot. So he had to go on, you know. We picked up Gunnar and Gunnar was like, you know, in and out, you know. He had personal problems in his life. So, you know, but me and him, you know, it's just like chemistry. We just like, boom, we knew what's going on. To this day, we know what's going on.
How did you guys get your name? How did y'all come up with the Extreme Southern Outlaws?
Well, there was this organization back in UWA, but it was probably a good, I don't know, a good 20 years ago. And it was me and my old partner, Extreme Scotty Black,
That would put it around 96 or 97, somewhere around there.
somewhere around there. And, I mean, we ran Extreme Southern Outlaws for probably about 2 months. And again, with his health, he couldn't do it. And he had to get out. So I just, what I do? First thing, call my cousin up. I said, hey cuz, you know, I think, you know, you need to come up to this organization and let's tag up again. You know, I understand you're doing your thing in another town, but you know, I think we need to run this, run hard. And he was like, okay, well, you know, when's the next show? And I told him he come up there. And he even asked permission from Scotty, be like, hey, can we carry this name with us forever? And Scotty agreed to it. So what did we do? We made this name platinum. You know, there's nobody else can use ESO, Extreme Southern Outlaws. If he's gone, it breaks up. I would never run ESO again. If I'm gone, it breaks up. There would never be another ESO unless he's with me or I'm with him. Sure, we might bring people in with us and let it be an ESO, but we won't just like, okay, well, Mike's gone, you know.
You know,
All right, you with the ESO now? Nah, it ain't like that, bro.
see, when I got up there, and you know, because I worked with him and Scotty for, you know, I don't know, 6 or 8 months. And when Scotty said, guys, I just can't do it no more. That's when, you know, it's respect. You know, he was a senior veteran as well. You know, do you care if we run your name? Because he patented it.
Yeah.
He give us his blessings, give us the patent, and that's how we started.
Did he pass the patent on to you guys,
Yes,
or
he
did
did.
y'all get a patent yourself?
Nope.
No,
he
he,
give us.
yeah.
It was a gift. And
Like Boogie Woogie Man passed
Correct.
down from
Right.
Jimmy Baggett to Robert McBride.
Right.
Correct. And you know what else, you know, getting off that subject, but getting on the subject you just said, there's another Boogie Woogie Man that is up in Morganton. And I don't know if you remember or not, but he took Boogie's name. And Boogie gave him a name, you know. But I wouldn't want another Rebel Mike. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want Mike to say, hey, I want you to carry my name, Rebel Mike. Nah. I'm not going to have another guy outlaw Wayne Taylor unless it's my son, but he's going to be called Little Outlaw or Outlaw Wayne Taylor Jr. There's never going to be another me. There's never going to be another him. Frankly, I couldn't have another Rebel Mike. Putting up with his ass is enough. You know?
That brings me to my next question, guys. How many years have you two been together?
Yeah.
I
How old
would
are you?
say
How old are you? You.
I'm 47.
Oh, okay. So you probably just had a diaper when we was getting together.
Oh, wow.
Nah, I'm playing with you. I'm playing.
we've been together right at 13 years, a little longer.
A little longer, about 16.
About 16.
Yeah, it's about 16.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that would be 2002?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's going to be between 2002 and 2000, somewhere in that range. I mean,
Well, my oldest son's 23. So I want to say around.
yeah, it's going to be
2000.
22 years. It'll be about 22 years.
Yeah.
Because he was still a baby.
Yeah, because Josh was, like that right there. So yeah, it's been about 22 years we've been together. Damn. And you get uglier and uglier every damn day.
All right, now, I keep on hearing little whispers around every armory we go to. I want to know the answer to this. Are you two guys related?
We're actually related, yes.
Yes. Unfortunately, that's my cousin. I love him to death, and I'll kill somebody for him. That's just the way it is.
Okay.
I mean,
What? Who was the toughest tag team that you ever wrestled?
Or over the years, man, there's been so many.
is this counting wives?
Yeah, no joke. Going back, I mean, we're going back to different organizations and everything, but I want to try to kind of stay in our organization, just for respect reasons. I mean, there's a lot of great guys out there we've hit heads with. Some of them's gone on before. We had a chance to go on before too, when just things didn't work out for us. But I'm gonna say in HCWA, God Almighty, we've fought Johnny Roxville with Raging Rebel. Anytime you put Raging Rebel in the ring, you got to know you're ready to fight. You're gonna fight.
Yeah, we fought Raging Rebel
We
with
had-
J.W. Dalton.
Yeah, we had Raging Rebel.
If memory
J.W.
serves, y'all took the Raging Rebels higher in a cage match.
Did.
Which I still got.
We fought. Oh God, Sergeant Long,
Yeah, we don't
which
know
is
who that
no
is
more
now.
with us. Oh Jesus.
We fought so many people, man.
But I'm gonna say the toughest. I'm gonna say would be, and I don't mean to try to, say
Sway
nobody's
anybody.
better than anybody else, but my fondest matches is with J.W. Dalton and Mike Dalton. And
Yeah, Mike Dalton.
Mike Dalton.
Cowboy
J.W.
Mike Dalton.
J.W. Dalton, them some big old damn boys, and they don't mind scrapping. And that's what we like. We like to fight.
Yeah.
Those of y'all who have seen these interviews before know that my first ever interview shooting with the Lawdog was with J.W. Dalton.
He's a great guy. Great guy. My most fun matches of tag team, most fun matches that people I really respect is Johnny Roxville and Robert Stanley. Now, don't get me wrong, I respect J.W. Dalton and Mike Dalton too. I love the hell out of J.W. Dalton, I ain't gonna lie. But it's just so many times we locked up with Johnny Roxville, Robert Stanley. We just locked up with them so many times. I mean,
Y'all got that chemistry.
yeah. Again, what you were saying, in the ring, you know how they working, you know how they gonna hurt you, you know how they gonna beat your ass.
That's a valid point that we just brought up. Not many people think about. not only has a tag team and your tag partner got to have a cohesive working unit, but you got the y'all's opponents has got to be able to work together well too.
Yeah.
Right.
To tell the story, if you will.
Yeah, tell the story, and a good thing, you know, and going back to Johnny Rocksville, he, you know, they all like to cut up in the ring, and, you know, we all do. But business is business. When it comes time to scrap, you never know where he's going to hit you from.
That's right.
Because he'll be over here, and the next thing you know, he's over here. And so you got to be on top of your game, you know.
You never know if he's going to hit you with the Nicky
You,
Shuffle or
you
the
never
one
know
hit
what's
wonder.
coming. And same thing with Robert Stanley. You never know what the hell's going to happen.
The elbow.
You know.
A funky like a monkey elbow.
You know.
Yeah.
So you got to be, as a tag team, you got to be up on your game. You've got to know your
You got to
opponent.
know each other,
You
and you've got to
definitely
know
gotta
your
know your
opponents. Yep. You got to know your opponents a little bit.
You know,
It's about a lot of it's about chemistry. You got to have chemistry together, and you got to have chemistry with your opponents to convey the story that you want to tell. Would you agree with that, Wayne?
I agree with
Mike?
that.
I agree 100%.
I agree. Like I told you in my interview, this is my job. This is my business. When I get in here, friendship, I ain't
Out
your
the
damn
window.
friend. I'm not your damn friend. I'm here to do my job. I'm here not to hurt you, but nah, I'll take that back. I ain't even here to hurt you. I don't like your ass.
And at the end of the day, you know, it's like what the world does. It's all about the bucks.
Money.
If you're holding the titles,
Money.
you're making the money. If you ain't holding the titles, you ain't making money.
Tell me something. Since you've been there, who's had them belts the most?
ESO.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because you guys are the best.
Exactly. Because we know how to, when we walk out that curtain, we know how to get that crowd to hate us, don't like us, because we don't give a damn about that crowd. We don't like the crowd. We don't care what they got to say. We'll just tell you like it is and go on about our business.
Y'all laser focused on keeping those titles.
That's
Exactly.
right.
We
That's
don't
where the
give a
money's
damn.
at.
Right.
You know, like I told you in my interview, you asked me, did I want to be a good guy, bad guy? Hell, like I said, there was one time I thought about being a good guy, going and slapping hands, but I'd rather slap the damn foreheads and just keep walking. You know what I'm saying?
I can see you doing that, Wayne.
Oh, I do it. Trust me.
Would you do that, Rebel Mike? Would you slap foreheads?
I'd slap your mom if you bring her to the ring with me.
I might do something else more, but I mean, the
All right.
outlaw ain't,
No, but all jokes aside, you know, it is a character. And you got to be able to snap from character to person. When I walk through that curtain, I'm business. I ain't got time to play around. I'm business.
And accidents can happen at the drop of a hat.
yeah.
People want to talk about wrestling, say certain things about it, which I'll get to that later on, you know, but you think you know, but you have no idea the life of a wrestler, of a professional wrestler. And why I'm saying that is this right here. The last time we saw you in action in HCWA,
Sure.
you got knocked off the ring apron.
You want to see
Yep.
pictures?
I mean, it was a nasty fall.
You want to see pictures?
It was not planned. He was talking to somebody. Somebody got thrown into the ropes and knocked him off.
Nobody got thrown into a ropes. If you go back and watch it, bro.
Well, you don't want to go there.
Okay. I'm gonna just
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say is, next match we have, next show, be prepared to see a good match.
Okay.
That's all I'm
went-
saying.
He took a
I
nasty
went-
spill.
And people don't realize, I mean, the fans don't realize, these rings are unforgiving. They stand
It's-
4 feet off the ground.
Yeah, it's wood, it's steel, it's cables, it's eye hooks.
It stands 4 foot off the ground.
And some people want to say, oh, there's a spring under it to give you that springy bounce. There ain't no damn spring under here, is it?
Yeah, you're the spring.
Yeah.
But I took a fall. I landed flat without my feet hitting the floor. I fractured L4, L5, and L3 vertebrae.
Oh man, I got the L4 and L5 vertebra, a
And,
sciatic nerve.
And
Oh my gosh.
the bad thing about it, that is your tilt, your pivot, your up and down. It's all right.
when I hurt mine back in 2006, I had to get rid of my Mustang. I had a 99 Mustang, 35th anniversary edition. And that was my weekend car. And I would re-injure well, not re-injure, but re-aggravate when I'd be sitting down that low and they're going to get out. Because I got a truck, a Toyota pickup I drive to work every day.
Right.
You know, so I had to sell, I sold that, got my SUV. But anyway.
You know what we see this?
Yeah, I know what a receipt is.
Yeah, just put it this way, when we get back in action,
Somebody's getting a receipt.
somebody's getting a receipt. I mean, for what he done to me, for what he done to my cousin, we don't take shit lightly. We've been in this business too damn long. We're the meanest, baddest SOBs in this organization right now. You understand?
I understand, Wayne. I understand. All right. How many titles have you guys held together and separate?
Oh, wow. Well, separate, of course, you know, I'm the one and only Grand Slam champion.
Grand Slam champion, yes.
I have held every belt there is in ACWA. Together, how many times have we won ACWA tag team titles?
Yeah, we'll just keep it HCWA.
Okay, well, I lost track.
Well, like he said, you know, so you want to try to think of everything, just what y'all have done in HCWA.
I lost track.
I can tell you, I can name 15 organizations right now. Not going to name them, but we've held tag team champions in every one of them. We held back before it became HCWA, it was SCWA. We held 3 tag team championships at one time in 3 different organizations. We let 2 of them go so we could focus on our home, because it was taking us up and down the roads all the time. And you get sloppy when you do that.
It's an unforgiving business, guys. A lot of time away from your family.
And you know, you was asking a while ago who was our toughest opponents.
Mm-hmm.
The toughest opponents, I think it was. I don't know about him, but there's a guy named Death, and he had a tag team partner named War. The guy was like 7'4", and Death was like, I don't know,
6'3".
Yeah, and brother, I tell you what, them guys can work their asses off. They are really good.
And
But brother, they are tough. They're tough as hell. You see my teeth knocked out because of Death? He had me in the daggone corner. He did a daggone 3 legs. He went 1, 2, and did a spin house kick. My face, my tooth just went out. I'm telling you, brother.
Woo!
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's more than running ropes, taking bumps. There's a lot more to it than that, guys. All right. Where all have you guys been?
You got about 2 hours?
Been on, yeah,
You
really.
got about 2 hours, brother?
We've been up and down the East Coast. Oh God, we've been in places that, hell, they don't even have road signs anymore.
Brother, I'm gonna tell you what. If I'm not, I'm down. We was in this one little nice little town, and as soon as we walked through the door, we had rebel flags on and all that. This kid came up to us and says, "I like your rebel flag." I'm like, "Thank you." You know, kept walking through. And I didn't know if I was in the wrong turn or ready to go home. I didn't know where the hell we was at, brother. But we got there.
Did you hear banjos?
But I
Heard banjos and a whole lot more. by the end of the night, they literally escorted us out the back door.
Oh my God!
They had to.
Y'all was
brother.
bringing the heel heat.
We had to.
Had to do our
Everywhere
job.
we go, we're heels. We don't do that baby shit unless we have to, and I don't want to, so we ain't going to.
All right. Who do you guys want to wrestle next?
Anybody wants to sign their name to the contract.
I mean, there is a hot little redhead. I mean, oh, you talk about okay, okay.
Wrestling, Wayne. Wrestling.
Yeah,
Anybody wants to sign the contract.
yeah.
Okay. What is left for you two to accomplish in wrestling?
Well, I know what's left for him to accomplish. Me? What's left to accomplish? You really want to know? You really, truly want to know? Mr. Cameraman, show your camera on that kid right there. Let's spin it back to me. That's what I want to accomplish right there. that's the next generation. He's already in training.
So you're Dusty and he's Cody or Dustin?
If you want to say it like that.
Yeah, the next generation of ESO possibly.
I mean, he already walks out with us. He's been daggone in this ring
What do you think about that?
training.
Are you interested in becoming the next generation of ESO?
Yeah.
There you have it.
But,
Yes, no hesitation.
but
He knows a rough life.
oh yeah, that kid's been training since he was like 6 years old. He's good.
Okay.
But I know what his thing is. I do.
We'll talk about that later. Mainly is, I would say, the goal is, whenever my time is up, to go out on top with ESO.
Yes, sir.
Hold ESO top.
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. And I have one more question. Have you guys worked anyone big? Who's the top names that you've worked or wrestled?
You talk about like hold on, like big or like famous workers or big. I mean,
Either or, Wayne.
Okay.
Either or.
Well, I'll start this off. They're actually,
they weren't big at the time.
they were not big. Now they are. We got called down to Wadesboro, North Carolina. Guys called us up. Hey guys, we want y'all to come work. We got some people down here that we just need you to work with.
See, I'm getting old. I thought it was Fayetteville.
No, maybe in Fayetteville. Hell, I don't know. There's been so many places. You know, you can't keep them straight, but I'm pretty sure it was that way. It wasn't up this way.
I thought it was Fayetteville, but we got to spend the night.
So we went. We walk into the dressing room. You know, being old school, show your respects. Showed our respects. There's two young kids sitting over there. The mother said, "That's who you working."
Don't say the name of the kids though.
Not going to. We fought these kids tooth and nail. The more we give, the more they run their mouth. The more they run their mouth, the more we give.
And they was cocky little mother, you know what? And it pissed me off.
And you can watch them now on promotion on TV now.
Oh yeah.
Doing good. I actually got to see them for the first time last night when I come up. Got to actually see them work on TV after all these years. And they turned out to be some pretty good kids.
I still hate them.
Still hate them, but you know, it'd be fun. But as far as
But you got to think, we were barbarian. You know,
Really?
yes,
brother, yeah. Barbarian put his ass to a table.
Who-
Barbarian hit me with a damn big boot.
Who was his tag partner? Was it a Warlord or was it Ming?
No, it was an independent organization.
Okay.
He had the gypsy guy. His son, Gypsy. Gypsy Joe, I think that's what his name
Yeah.
was.
but one of the biggest,
He's
we got
dead
an
now.
opportunity, and I hate it fell through because you know when you're an independent organization, you're bringing in superstars. Things happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know, their promoter, which at the time, you know, he's God in the wrestling world, you know, we were booked and had it all set up. We was actually going to wrestle the Dudley Boys.
Wow.
And
Yeah,
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, they were in California doing a show. And something happened.
It was a double booked.
It was a double book show.
Oh man.
So, you know, we was the ones on the totem pole that made more money in their home. So you can't blame them. But yeah, that was going to be one hell of a slobber knocker.
And the show was for a charity for a little girl who had cancer. So they was actually going to come to do that. It could have been a great match. Could have got our asses whooped. But, you know, like R-Truth. We know R-Truth.
Yeah.
Ron. We know Ron really good.
Ron Killens.
Yeah.
From the
but-
Charlotte area.
Well, he actually come to where we got trained at in CCW. God bless his soul, Willie Clay. You know, like I told you, Manny was there training us and really helped out. But Ron come out there all the time, worked out with him, because that's where he got trained at CCW. And you know, I owe Willie a lot. I do. Willie was a great guy. We had our heat together. We had bad words. Because I moved away and went to Morganton and started wrestling out there. And that's when I told you Mike stayed with them and, you know, all that. But, you know, getting trained by Manny, that was no joke, bro.
No, Manny Fernandez, he didn't play in the ring.
You know, and
he didn't play.
I hear all the time people talking about, oh, I got trained by Manny. I went to his school. Manny never had a school in Concord. He was under Willie Clay at CCW. That was the school. Manny never had his own school. Okay. Manny basically run the shit at CCW. Am I not right or wrong?
Yeah.
Manny's a hell of a worker, I tell you. That's probably like one of my idols.
Manny Fernandez, Raging Bull?
Yeah. I mean,
rightfully so.
He's a great damn guy.
I like
He don't pull no punches, brother. Because
that's
I tell
what
you,
I like.
if you piss him off, I'm sorry for your ass, because you're going to get hurt. I mean, literally, if you make one mistake in this ring, he's going to tell you the first time. The second time, you just messed up your whole entire night, brother, because he's going to show you. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You know,
me, as a fan, I always like the no-nonsense guys. I like Dusty Rhodes, Raging Bull, Manny Fernandez. I like the guys that Samoa Joe. Yeah, I like the guys that don't come in there and dance around, try to be all cutesy. Now, it worked for The Rock. I was a Rock fan, but I like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Come in there, whip your ass, and leave, drink a beer while he's doing it.
Okay. While we're on camera, they'll tell the truth while I slap you. What do you think of AJ Styles?
I like AJ Styles.
Man, get the heck
I like AJ Styles. I tell you why. Because first time I saw AJ Styles, he was, of course, in TNA. And I would see the beatings that guy would take to put over his opponent. And then, I'm not big into video games, but when TNA finally got a video game deal, AJ Styles was the one that helped work with the graphics behind the video game.
The first time I met AJ Styles,
yeah, he wore the sensors. So
the first
I
time
like
I met
AJ Styles
was in Georgia Championship Wrestling, and he's a good guy. You know, he's really good. But it's just something that struck me about him. I mean, he's a great worker, but he's not a better worker than, I ain't gonna say no names, but he Robert Roode's a hell of a worker.
Oh my God, yeah, Robert Roode, yeah,
Roode
Beer
works
Money. James
circle.
Storm's a good worker too.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, and there's I'm sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
Getting back to what he was saying a while ago, there's a lot of guys that we worked that hadn't made famous yet, like Chad Lell. We worked him. You know who that is? That's Gunner. Stephen the Fever Walters.
Well, I don't know. Gunner's in WWE now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We worked
Back
them
then,
before
they
they
wasn't
got
nobody.
famous.
Yeah.
You know,
We're old. You don't realize,
yeah.
you know.
I mean, Chad Lell was probably 125 pounds soaking wet, just come out of the military. Okay, and he wanted to be a professional wrestler, and he did. He worked his ass off, bulked up, got cut, everything, and he's a great guy. A great guy. Another guy that is in the revival now. You know, he used to be Stephen the Fever Walters. Great guy. He ain't got a big head or nothing. But you got other guys that we know.
Wayne, we was talking about this earlier, but you actually got a tick on you right there.
How about you get that tick off on me, brother?
What am I going to do with it?
Oh, no.
See, it's right there.
It's on my shirt.
Yeah, see it?
Look good now.
What am I going to do with the tick?
He has the right to leave to the cold water.
Okay. Sorry about this, guys. But, you know, there's other guys that we know that was just a couple years ago in organizations with us that's made it big now and got the biggest damn heads and ego that you ever seen in your life. And I don't care for that too much. There's a kid called Bobby Yeller.
Yeah.
great damn kid. He's gonna be something. He's gonna be up there one day, and he's not gonna have a big head. He's gonna be great, and he's gonna come to you just like he comes to you right now, and shake your hand and tell you, man, you got any advice? Because the day you get in this ring and you think you can't take advice, or you think you don't know nothing, that you know everything there is the day you need to walk out these roads, bro. Because to this day, when I get in this ring, I'm still learning new things.
Yep.
I mean,
Every day.
All right, that was the 10th and final question, but I'm going to ask y'all. I've already asked Wayne this question. It was actually his idea, if you don't mind me saying. I'll ask you directly now, because he's already
You
answered.
want to do it now or you want to do it later?
All right, I'll do it later on your solo interview. All right, that concludes this episode of Shootin' with the Lawdog. That is Outlaw Wayne Taylor. This is the Rebel Mike. They are your HCWA Tag Team Champions, the Extreme Southern Outlaws. The Gothic Superstar Devin Graves is behind the camera. I'm the Lawdog Brent Lawson, and we'll see you at a future show.
and one more thing, God forgives.
Yes, sir.